Welcome back for part 2 of Áine's podcast. When we're chatting about the fundraising, yes, we got the money from the lottery.
I'm
it's about
so
125,000 a year. Actually, it takes double that
to run the organisation.
25,000 a year. There's 4 wages to come out of that for a start.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, 3 because Carly's wages is out of the money.
Remember we done the fundraiser
3
for
wages.
Carly,
Okay.
which was
There's still
fantastic.
wages to be paid out. There's still
Rent,
general overheads.
Yes, but it's to be able to run it, and that's us. Take criteria of what we've put in for our project. So if you come and your child's over 2, we can't take you because you're not in the criteria.
Yeah.
We can signpost you on, we can try and see what else we can do. And there's nothing more hateful or annoying than having to turn somebody away.
Oh, it's soul destroying because because mummies have, as you say, it took you a few phone calls and you ignored, or a breed kept planting that seed. There's some people out there don't have somebody doing that or cheerleading them on until maybe then their child is 2 or 3 and they're wondering why I'm still feeling like this. And it's not postnatal then, it's depression, but you're still the harm it has done to you, and you haven't
and you still have.
You haven't spoke about it, so you don't understand
you
why
haven't
you
dealt with it, and you're not
guilt.
sure why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And I suppose that's where I was very lucky that I got the help that I needed to get through 2 more pregnancies.
Yes.
You know, I was pregnant with her, but then I still
that's early intervention work.
and then I had Kuan, and there was a lot of early intervention with him. God love him,
because there was different outside circumstances.
you know, there was a lot going on at home, and that's life.
Yeah.
But I possibly wouldn't have made it through it if I didn't have yous.
The tribe, the village. Yeah.
You know, I was fit to go in. Like, I still remember the day when I'm like, if I have him early, it'll be fine.
Aye.
But that's how far through I was. But you were fit to be like, whoa, no, that's
That's a red flag.
And I was about
28 weeks. I know what you were, because I remember sitting there thinking,
and yet your fear with your second pregnancy and third is having babies early. But you were happy to get the wee man pushed out so to be more convenient. And that was your attitude that time.
It would have been, it'll be better.
But much easier.
It'd be so much easier. I'm like, please come back in there. You're so much easier.
Yeah, I know he's one now, like, and he's walking
and talking, and he is a wee dote, like he is wild good. They're all very good. There's no point saying the middle two's a bit busy.
They're playful.
I love the way the middle two's a bit busy.
They're playful, and that's lovely, and have their own characters and they're individual.
They do. Like, you know, if we're going and I'm like, right, it's like divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Who's taking which one?
Yeah, and that's it. That's called survival.
And that's their
I can't take the both of them. I'm like,
yeah,
you can. I believe in you.
Exactly.
You can do it, Kevin.
So you can see the likes of fundraising, the benefit of fundraising.
Absolutely.
So you're a mummy that has come through the Stand Tall Shine Bright project, which was funded, and also now you're moving into the Support and Courage Balloon one because your wee baby's is one. Yep. And there's still more work and there's stuff that you want to work on.
Yeah.
So as Ciara made a great example there and saying that there's a lot of mummies whose children are much older and they are left in limbo. And they want support. We can't support under
the
lottery because that's a specific project that has specific outcomes.
Yes.
And this is no different than any other organisation or charity, you know. But there's much more we could be doing. So the likes of fundraising and donations enable us to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, and you see that?
Oh, massively. You know, I don't think people realise that how much money it takes to run, and that's just one project. Imagine you could have 2,
or 3 or 4
children. You know, mummies that have kids at maybe 5 and 6, or
well, their wing could be 50.
Yeah,
we used to do that, you know, way back in the day.
Whenever we were just a voluntary organisation, and there was no.
Yeah, and it didn't matter what age your child was, and we have people who approach us at they're in retirement age now, and they know. I think they feel confident now speaking about it because word is out there. It's not, and I mean, you think of the ripple effect of being in the community has been really, really positive.
Absolutely. Like going through the comments of people that have donated, they're like, you know, we're so proud of you. You know, the work you're doing, raising awareness. I'm like, that's my big passion is raising awareness. There is no shame with postnatal depression.
Nope.
Like even when my article came out, people are like, I never knew it. I'm like, I done this so that I could get, I suppose at the time my sister was expecting, and I'm like, I'm doing this for you.
Yeah.
You know, so that you never have to suffer, that you don't ever have to feel any shame, and get up and get on with it. There's help there. And if you just send a Facebook message, send an Instagram message, ring into the office, while they might be able to take you on as a member, they're going to talk to you.
Yeah.
You're going to feel listened, you're going to feel heard, and your feelings are validated because they are yours.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, I'm so lucky that I can just pick up the phone like, I am not feeling it today.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're in a spin and you've often used that, or the bitch, it.
Yeah, the bit.
It's not Ciara pointing that, but it's that there thing over there. You know what I'm on about, don't you, Pat? And it is the likes of, we could be funding money coming in, we could be doing online platforms that your sister in Australia could benefit from it online and creating that community. You know, there's so much more that we could be doing, but we're limited. We only are stuck. This is only covering the Omagh and Fermanagh district.
Not even
this
that
grant.
there. If I think we're fundraising and donations for the charity means we're going nowhere.
Yes.
And we can't go anywhere.
That's my big thing too. I'm like, please stay here forever. Like, not that my time's running out, but Cuan's 1, you know, you're sort of only held till 2. I'm like,
But then
we don't fire you out.
No.
You'll go into the Flourish program.
Yes. But for some mummies that might only be coming in their child's 1.5 years.
Exactly.
You know, if there was extra money, they can be held for longer.
Yeah. Big time.
You know, that's my thing. I'm like, the more money I can raise now, the more good I know it's going to do.
Deadly. Yeah.
You know, I am very passionate about it. I have been for quite some time. I just probably needed to get my ass into gear and book a race.
I'm very excited about your fundraiser, because if this is what you've got already,
it's amazing, Áine, and I think it's great for you because you are a runner, you enjoy running, but you're out there sharing a bit of self, you know, and then you're gifting your story to us too.
And I think it's easier for me to say, I suffered, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. You know, the days are dark, don't get me wrong. It's hard when you're in that spin and you just can't see a way out, and you feel like you can't talk to anyone, but having to be able to pick up the phone and chat. And I am very passionate about spreading awareness. There's no shame in this, like,
and that's what you're saying a lot there. And I am so, that's amazing. Awareness.
Oh my goodness.
Awareness.
Fianna's only 7. I would have never known about the charity. Like, it's just unreal. And even at the time when I had Fianna, there was never, I think it should be made more aware in pregnancy, especially in Fermanagh and Tyrone. Like, I don't understand possibly.
It shouldn't be
why.
Hushed. It's not. It shouldn't be a secret. It needs to be.
And like the first thing they do when you have babies, you fill out this bloody questionnaire.
Edinburgh scale.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And it's great that you are. I mean, that's all I'm hearing coming out, and that's amazing. That's why we started off Support Together, was awareness. That's the first and foremost, first seed.
Yeah.
Awareness. Jeekers Creek, and we were the only charity in the island of Ireland, and we still are doing what we're doing. We're the only charity doing what we're doing. You know, we're as grassroots as you'll get it.
Yeah,
down there in the mud.
And when people do raise money, we ensure that their money they raise stays local.
Yeah.
You know, and you do have a say where you want your money to go. If you want to say that you want it to go to a staff weekend away to Paris, that's no problem. You know, that's all about it, because the staff deserve it.
As the finance, I would have something to say about that.
Yeah, she's good. She'll it doesn't go by, Ciara.
I can tell you there's a couple other holes we need filled first. Other stuff.
She would be very good like that.
But definitely,
you can try.
Yeah, definitely though. If you,
I'm planting a seed.
I'm watering that seed.
Have you thought about it? Have you thought about what, like, the money that you're raising?
Oh my God,
have
I thought? I thought of so many different scenarios, and I'm like, I could do this, I could do that, we could do this, we could do that, but I need to be realistic and bring myself back down to earth and be like, what is the best way for this to be spent?
Yeah.
I think that's where we would just need to chat and be like, I want to see what you think, and then maybe an odd idea of mine, you know.
Yeah.
Weekend away here.
But you actually, this isn't the first time because you actually you got a donation from us.
Me and her are on the ball.
We're going to throw it in there.
Yeah.
We're going to promote Jamore Health and Wellbeing.
Yeah,
and Jamore Runners.
fantastic.
Because you're a runner for them and you're on the committee. And
I
you
am on the
actually
10K committee,
Yeah, so the charity got £1,000 from them last year.
And they didn't even know who we were, and I'm living in Dromore.
And the amount of Dromore mummies.
20 odd. We do support a lot of people there, but we don't go shouting about it.
That was my first time I ever really started talking about my story.
You did. And how they listened was amazing.
I remember Jerry McDermott was sitting this side of me, and I think Liz was sitting this side, and we sort of knew that this meeting, this is what we're going to talk about. And she was on the table, right, this is your time to talk about it. They wanted to send the money to a different mental health charity, and I was like, well, actually, no. And it's not that I didn't support that other charity. I did, but I support this one a whole lot more.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is an Omagh. It's like, they quite literally saved me and Cuan. Like me wanting him to have him at 28 weeks. Oh, ski whiff, mental. But if I hadn't had that support, God knows where we would have ended up.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm like, no, please support this local charity, and started telling them, a bit about me, a bit about my story, and like family members that were like, I never knew you were so low.
Yeah. But you wore a fantastic mask.
Oh, absolutely.
There's probably 4 or 5 of them on you from baby 1, 2 and 3 and 4. You know,
you get new money saved.
Don't you? You just think that's what you're showing up for the outside world. I need to show up as this.
You just sort of
to protect yourself.
Often just tell me, get up and get on with it.
I hate that.
I'm going to get really emotional because I am so proud of where you are at the moment, and to see the journey that she's come on, how far. And the work you've done yourself, Áine, we stood side by side, but you did the work.
And your journey isn't over.
No, it's not. It's
you have to keep working on them tools that you can build, and that helps with the resilience and the bounceability and understanding why you were ill.
Yes.
That's the key.
That's it. And that's where you girls have to stay forever. Well, charity at least anyway.
The charity.
I can't live forever.
I know. But it is amazing. And like, you did, you suppose,
I think
tune in to 7, having that bravery to say to a room full of people around a committee or whatever that might look like.
And there's quite a few men there that night too.
Yeah. But to share to say, and also I want to put this charity forward, and their response was unbelievable.
I remember Jerry McDermott going, well, I could think of no better charity for it to go to.
Yeah. And I can thank you to them people because it takes a lot to come up
I was sitting shaking.
and speak.
I was sitting shaking. I was like, oh my God. But if I didn't do it, you wouldn't have got the money.
But what's that about then? Why do we sit and hold back? Is it judgment?
It's judgment. I'd be very afraid people be thinking, how could you postnate when you went on to have more children?
But yet, did you think any of them judged you? They listened to you.
Every one of them listened.
And they championed you.
All looked at me and I was like...
This is Fill Your Cuppa, the Support Together podcast. And we couldn't bring the podcast to you today without the support of Supreme Motors. Whether you're looking for something affordable or a top tier option, Supreme have the perfect car for you, along with a commitment to exceptional care at all times. Visit suprememotors.co.uk.
And I remember a friend texted me after and going, I'm so proud that you just went and you stood up and you voiced what you wanted to get. And I was like, but I am so passionate about it.
But Áine, that broke the seal for you.
That was it.
I'm going to be honest, when you were fit to do that.
Like that in a room of people that at that stage I'd spent most nights with.
And it was so well accepted by them.
I know, but a lot of our mummies keep us a secret, and I understand that, right?
And that's okay.
That's okay for the then.
They're not ready.
And where they're at. But as you go through your journey and able to then go outside your inner circle and maybe share that, and we do call breaking the seal. You're nearly like, you're starting tall and you're shining bright. There's where you start to evolve.
Like a new woman. I was just like,
they see me, they hear me, and they actually care.
That's it. And I had a couple of my staff from like, I never knew, and I'm like, no, you wouldn't have known unless you knew me.
Yeah, and that's it. And that was okay because you had to have you didn't want to be exposing your feelings out there to everyone, and that's 100 as well. We call that being cocooned. Yeah. Do you know, and creating that connection within first and foremost, and you did. Yeah. And then, as Ciara says, like that money. So, thank you to the running club of Dromore and also their well-being.
The health and well-being.
It means a lot. Your money will go far with us, and thank you.
And the 10K is back again this August.
Oh, she's plugging the 10K this August. Why not? Why not?
I'll promote it when I'm here.
Definitely love it.
We always
Saturday
do
in August. Sign these two up.
Oh, no, you're
5
right.
or 10.
I did it years and years ago, but I walked it. My Wayne's all run it.
We're coming to the part now where we usually talk about what fills our cuppa, but we might shake her up this week and say
Just what's she going to do now?
the importance. You know the importance of filling your cuppa. And that's where it's something you've learned through your journey for Support Together.
Yep.
And if you think back to if there was something where you weren't filling your cuppa or your jug was drained, the importance of running, obviously for you. Is there anything else?
I like spend time with my friends and sometimes their kiddies too.
Yeah.
You know, I get a lot out of that. My children making friends with their kids. Running is the tip top.
Yeah.
If I didn't run for 4 or 5 days, I'd be like, I need out.
Yeah.
I need a breather. And that just allows me to be seen.
So you have another level that if you can't get your running, because sometimes you won't be able to.
Yeah, there is times
due
you're
to,
just like,
so you have your friendships, you have
you know,
that warm fuzzy.
Running's, number one. No, and always probably will be.
Okay.
And I love going to watch Fiona play her sports. I get so much out of that. Like the pride that I see when she's running around Garden Park with a ball in her hand, there's no feeling like it.
Look at you, you can see that, and
you know, and she does gymnastics and watching her do her wee competitions, you're like, oh my God,
go
you're
girl.
a superstar. Like she has so much confidence. I'm like, I hope it stays that way forever.
I know.
Is that you thinking about your younger self or what is that?
Well, I didn't really play football till I was like under 12. I would have been, I don't think I played football in primary school. Probably did a wee bit for the school. Like
it's mommy pride, isn't it?
Oh my God, the pride.
And you are a real cheerleader. And that's so important that we're there to cheer our kids on.
Oh yeah, I couldn't miss things like that. You know, I don't miss. Very rarely would I miss any for football now.
Yeah.
You know, I bung the whole lot in the bingo bus and away we go.
The bingo bus. Well, I called the BA Baracus, the A-team bus, the D-team, the Donnelly. The big van.
That's not the right song.
They're coming.
That's the one.
You know I'm from that generation.
I knew, but
like your mama.
It wasn't going from here to here.
Oh, Jesus. For you then, you know, the importance of filling your cup for you. Oh, and if you can't get your...
Well, if you can't get doing, I mean, I am a creative being. I love being creative. But apparently I'm not being as much
as what you usually be.
So I am, there goes the hands again. I am itching to do something creative. I have a wee idea I want to do in the office. In the middle of getting our house, I know. I send her home and I just saunter on and do it myself.
Home early today.
She's off Thursday, Friday.
Beautiful. Anyway. She's away in a plane.
Perfect time.
Fair bloody
what the money could be used for. We'll go on a holiday. Retreat.
The Venga.
Retreat.
What's that one?
We're going to Ibiza.
Why?
Hey, we're going to Ibiza.
I'd just be happy to go to Bundoor. Or Port Rush or something. But no, there she goes plugging it again. But no, yes, I need to I need to revisit my creativity. I want to create a lovely blossom tree for the office. Yeah. It'll be gorgeous. She can give me them eggs. I'm doing it.
We were leaving here the last day. We were going down the road. And she goes, "Could you stop there? I could get some of them branches." I was straight on.
God, Gorch and or the Grange Park's load of branches. Yeah. I've got the stem, and then if I put the tree up, and then you do the whole. No, I do. Like me and my husband watch the pottery. We love the pottery on a Sunday. Did I ever think? And so does he. Yeah.
Ghost, you know that film Ghost? Patrick Swayze.
If only. No, it's not that pet. But they're being creative.
Yes.
We as humans are creative, and we always go, I'm not creative and I'm not good. Yet when we get a group of mummies around a table and they're doing something, they're amazed of what they can do, even just to colour in. It's good for the mind.
I remember you got me when Kevin was going for his big operation. A mindful colouring book and pencils.
Yes.
No markers and pencils. Oh my God, that book can be pulled out. Yeah. Timed. I just get...
Because you were stuck in a hospital room.
And it was lovely just sitting colouring in and him sleeping. And
that's to slow the mind down. Just to be with...
just to switch off.
Yeah.
You were just like...
Because you couldn't get out to run.
I couldn't do it. Well, it was massive for a start.
I think you were pregnant.
I was really pregnant with Koo, and then that was December, and Kuan was born Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And they didn't really like running around Belfast.
No.
A bit scared.
You're
just
not a
didn't know where
city
it was.
woman now.
No,
You're a real country lassie.
no.
But there's colouring in, mindful colouring in, all of that helps
And
to
the
fill your
nearly the
cuppa.
smaller and more detailed the picture, the more I really got out of it.
Yeah.
Because it was
Oh,
like, wee intricate wee bits, and
Just
the markers
deadly.
had different ends. There was
That was Gemma. Gemma got the markers.
Gemma got, she
They were
loves all
different. I
that.
have to hide them from Fiona.
Oh, no, they're not allowed to children. No children are allowed them.
Fiona, but I like that pencil case. I'm like, it's
Yeah,
mommy's.
it's mama's.
Mommy's, and it's hid so well hid that I'm
Good.
actually not sure what the pencil
Aye,
case.
where it is. What about you, Mrs. O? How do you, or what is the crack?
I know that I've said now press and pause a few times, but actually going upstairs and just getting into the bed, closing eyes,
What's that like?
class.
You will feel that someday. I promise you. I promise you. The days that we weren't feeling it, you were out partying and having a life.
Having no manners.
Exactly.
No matters. It is all ahead of you. I promise you.
Yeah.
That called Nana naps, jam naps.
Wait, I'm getting good at the gym naps.
Yeah. Oh, she deadly. Love it.
I suppose being busy and fighting the balance.
Yeah.
So like I love a good clean. Love a good clean and a declutter. If I'm cleaning, it's not a rage clean. It's not a, it's just like
Satisfaction clean.
Yeah, getting everything in order.
I must get you in my house.
I was just going to say, and when are you available for booking?
Yeah, we could hire you out. An office needs a good declutter.
I love that. I love that. I suppose, and then just pressing pause and having sitting down and thinking, you know what? No, I'm actually going to do nothing today.
Yeah, and why not?
Myself, yeah.
It's nothing to do with being lazy. That word can be thrown too handy at people.
You know what? My husband, he often says to me, sit down now. And I'd be, no, this to do. No, actually, you know what? I will sit down.
Because what? The housework is very loyal. It will wait me. It's the most loyal thing.
It's the only loyal thing.
I swear to God. so loyal.
Yeah.
Right, Áine.
here we go.
You want to go now?
No,
Leave
stay.
us.
That's my cue.
No, we've got good jokes this week. I have
You say that
researched.
every week.
I've researched the jokes. Right, they're class. Did you hear about the two antennae that decided to get married? Yeah.
And now you're just
Serenade
can't-
was pretty boring, but the reception was great.
Okay.
No.
That's just her face.
What?
I'm laughing.
What's an astronaut's favorite part?
An
of
astronaut?
An astronaut's favorite.
Is that the joke?
Oh, she
bitches.
correct her. She does that.
What's an astronaut's
Good woman.
favorite part of a keyboard?
Space key.
Spacebar.
Oh, right.
Ooh.
What do you get if you cross a policeman with a skunk? Look at his face.
I can smell anything. Skunks thinking.
Law and odor.
Odor.
Oh. Really?
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
Boo.
Supplies.
I like
that one. That was a good one.
Supplies.
See, they were a wee bit better. They were better. Yeah.
Just the last one.
How many days research did you do? Getting them?
Did you
Just
get?
only 20 minutes. If I get a good one, I always save it for myself, and then I'm like, I'll add that to my list. You love my jokes. My Waynes love my jokes too.
Yeah.
These are all just, it's class.
It's mighty.
Thank you so much,
Unreal.
Áine, for coming and speaking on our podcast for our run. We will be there to cheer you on.
We
on the
will.
finish line.
At the finish line.
Go
Sunday,
Áine.
6th
Go
of April.
Áine.
6th of April.
We will keep promoting our
All likes
Enthuse
and
platform
shares.
and get as much.
And any donations, big or small, are always welcome.
Yeah.
But a
Of
share
course.
is just
And you're right, a share is it makes a lot.
It means so much because it means then you're not afraid to share it out.
Yeah.
And you will be keeping up the wee videos going.
Yes.
of you
Oh, I love your wee
training.
videos,
Yes.
Pat.
And all your wee running bits.
You're definitely a great
Doing them
multitasker.
there, it's great because it helps me keep the momentum going.
Oh, aye.
And it holds me accountable so that I actually have to train.
Yeah, yeah.
But you do anyway, like so.
I do anyway, but now I'm like, oh no, I have a real passion and real reason to train. So I'm like, yes.
Up at 5
Yes,
in the
that's what we're
morning.
together. Brilliant.
Now that was not to run. That was because my son was like, let's party.
I know.
this?
She got up at
Was that
5 in the
yesterday?
morning. She was out early
I
running.
was out early. I was out just after.
She was grabbing her moments, which is right too, to do
Go
it.
back to bed.
Everybody
I was
else
like,
is
instead of going
sleeping.
back to bed like normal people would do, I was like, I'll go and get my run done when they're all still.
Mighty.
Your long run.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Go you. Well, we'll be there cheerleading you on
Go on.
at the finish line.
Yeah, we have
With
posters.
the bottle of
now.
wine, that'd be great.
Bottle of wine, okay.
Right. Okay, we'll sort that
anything.
out.
Anything.
Cup of tea and a big mug.
No, I should not want that. No.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Well, cheers
I'll bring the
anyway.
buns. Thank you, folks.
Yeah.
We will go and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
This was Fill Your Cuppa, the Support Together podcast, with me, Mrs. O, Ciara O'Gowan, my co-hosts Una Leonard and Gemma Casty. The podcast today was brought to you with thanks to our sponsor Supreme Motors NI and produced by 9874 Creative.